Hello, how you doing? We are live, and tonight we are going to be chatting about New Year's resolutions and our products and what we can do for people to help them reach their goals, to help them utilize and maximize their budget, and what we should recommend based upon the budget and the goals and the lifestyle. So I'm going to give it just a few minutes for people to get on live. My name is Melissa Martin. I am a triple diamond leader with It Works Global. I've been in this business for about 2.5 years. I started the business simply because I really wanted the products and we didn't have a whole ton of money. I figured I could at least cover the costs of my own products and maybe make a little bit of extra money, and it kind of blew up from there. I think one of our biggest, most helpful thing in this business has been to be consultative. So that's kind of what I wanted to teach people here on this YouTube, was how we can be consultative to our customers. It's a new year. It's 2016. I am super excited. And people are ready to get healthy. I mean, this atmosphere we're seeing a change in people wanting to get healthy and realizing what they're putting in their body as far as food and water and GMOs and things like that, and chemicals, and real food versus not real food. And thankfully we have amazing products, over 30 amazing products that are derived naturally. They have natural ingredients. They're whole food supplements, so they're made from real God-made foods that are designed to help us reach those goals. All right, so we're going to kind of highlight some of that. I see more people are slowly getting on here. So if at any time you have questions or want to particularly focus on one product or another, or maybe you have someone that has an issue or some goals themselves, or you have goals yourself and you have questions, feel free to message me on Facebook, and I will answer those here live for you. I'll take breaks in between to kind of discuss that. So first and foremost, let's talk about the 3 ways we can buy all of our products. We have a retail option, we have a loyal customer option, and we have a distributor option. Excuse me. There's no ifs, ands, or buts around that. If someone's like, I just want to try it first, I'm like, great, that's what retail's there for. But if you would like wholesale, we can help you do that too. Lately, you're gonna have to forgive me because my kids are running around. And yes, I did take my confianza. See, I say that and she goes crazy. Reese, what's your favorite It Works product?
The wraps.
The wraps? What's the favorite one that you use?
What?
Which one do you use? What do you use? The greens?
Yeah.
Do you like greens or green shoes better?
I like green. I got green shoes. No, purple shoes.
She calls them purple shoes because they're purple.
No, green shoes.
Green shoes.
No, purple shoes. No, green shoes.
Okay.
No, purple shoes.
So
No, green shoes.
that's enough. So obviously you want to check with your doctor if you're going to be giving your products to children. We've checked with ours and they love them. So anyways, let's get started. We talked about the 3 ways to buy. So retail pricing and wholesale pricing are both on your websites. So what I like to ask people when I'm sharing about my results or sharing how they made me feel or talking about 90-day challenges. So I like to share about that a lot. Like I'm looking for people to save 40% on a 90-day challenge. Starts as low as $1 a day. This has been my greatest tool lately, is telling people the cost of our products in terms of daily price, because so many products out there and so many plans out there, whether it be shakes or whatever, are in like the upwards of $4, $5, $6 a day. They're paying like $300 to $400 a month to be on these plans. Now we can start as low as about $1 a day for weight loss, which is amazing. We're going to really focus on lifestyle and weight loss because of that. So I've been asking people, don't be afraid to ask people. These are the questions I ask. 1, what is your goal here in the next 3 months? How much weight are you looking to lose? 2, what are your dietary habits? Like, what types of things do you eat normally? 3, do you exercise? And 4, what types of things do you drink and how much of it? So like, do you drink alcohol? Do you drink wine? Do you drink water? How much water do you drink? Do you drink diet soda? That sort of a thing. So you can be consultative. Now, when they're like, I drink a lot of diet soda, or I drink a lot of soda, I ask them, if it's something that we don't want them to do, get a confirmation from them that they are not going to do that. So I say, would you be willing to give that up in order for the sake of results? Would you be willing to not drink diet soda or Splenda for the sake of results during this 90 days at least? And you know, I can help you do that. So those are the questions I like to ask. And then I ask them, you know, what's your budget? What's your daily budget like? Would you like to do it at like $1 a day, $2 a day, $3 a day, or $4 a day? Obviously, the more you spend, the more efficient and more effective and faster you will achieve results, is what I tell them. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You will see my website. If you are not a distributor and you are not my potential, please don't use my website. Go to the distributor that invited you here. I don't want to steal anyone's potentials. I don't know of any potentials around here or people just wanting information on our products. But if they are, make sure you get the website from your distributor. Okay, so let's talk about lifestyle. This is what It Works website looks like. So when someone is like, how much is, I just want to do some weight loss stuff for those fat fighters just one time, I always go to shop if you don't know where to find these things, and I go to lifestyle and I go to fat fighters. It's usually in alphabetical order, to my knowledge. Advanced formula fat fighters is what it should be under. There it is. So this top pricing here is obviously the wholesale pricing. So only distributors, or if they become a loyal customer, will they get that price. They want to buy it once, boom. That's what they're going to pay. Now, if you don't have your website active, you don't have an e-suite, you can just go to itworks.com to find these prices. But I recommend carrying around a product sheet with you always so that you can kind of reference it when need be. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start with the greens because it's my favorite product. And let's talk about that. So as you see here under the greens category, we have orange, and these are 3 different sizes. Excuse me, 3 different options for orange. So this is oh my gosh, sorry guys, the kids are just going crazy. This is a 1-month supply on the go pack, so 30 packets in here, 30 servings in here, so equal amounts, just a little bit more here because it costs more with packaging. And this is a 90 servings supply. We buy this for our family because the whole family takes it and we use it in a month or less. It's 2 scoops a day if you're using these here. If you'd like to do more, of course, you're welcome to. If you have concerns with that, you can check with your doctor. But here's the cool thing about the website, too. You can, oops, I didn't want to add that to the cart, but I can click on this, and it's going to take me to the product information, and it's going to talk about what it does. The next cool thing is I can view the ingredients. We have 0 to hide with our products, guys. So I will screenshot these when people are like, hey, I want to check with my doctor if I can breastfeed and take the greens or whatever it is that they want. Then I screenshot this and send this to them. You can just go to itworks.com or your own personal website. I recommend doing it from your own personal website. But and that's where you find your product information or in your back office e-suite in the documents. I'm going to close this out really quick. While I show you this, I wanted to show you guys this first. www.myitworksproductcoach.com. This has amazing information. It's available to you and or your customers, and has, like, you know, if people want to know particular information on the greensberry, you can click on it on the side and it's got all this information. What is it? Tells you exactly. When they're like, well, what is it? I will sometimes copy and paste that. Can I give it to my children? It's not, obviously for liability's sake, we have to tell them to check with the pediatrician. How is it processed? Because people will ask you these things sometimes. So on and so forth. So this is a really good reference. I'm going to go back here and we're going to, go to the greens. So as you see, we have orange and we have berry. So let's talk about that. And then also we have the green chews. Totally different product here. Okay. two different products. They work synergistically together. If people have to choose between one or the other, I always suggest the powder, and I will explain why. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. Again, if you have questions, please message me. Okay, so greens. I think I have some here. I do. Okay. Tiny little packet. And this amount in here is equal to 2 scoops if you use the jar. I like getting the Go Packs and putting them in my purse. So when people are like, I'm so tired lately, I don't have energy, I have, you know, some whatever comes up, I'm like, oh God, here, you should give this a try. I love this. This is one of our favorite products, and we help people that don't have energy or whatever. When do you want to suggest greens? For me, always. In that little packet is 8 daily servings of fruits and vegetables approximately, plus probiotics. And it's something like 300 million CFU. If that is something that people ask, like how much probiotics, whatever. It is the lactospore probiotic, which means it doesn't become active until it's wetter in the GI tract. So I recommend not premixing greens. I recommend drinking them within 30 to 60 minutes at most of mixing them, so that that probiotic doesn't start to go bad. People will sometimes ask me, why is it not mixing well? Well, this is a cold pressed product. They literally take all these ingredients, things like spirulina, apple fiber, barley, brown rice, alfalfa, barley malt, beet juice, broccoli, black walnut, blackberry. I mean, it goes on and on and on if you need a full list of ingredients. It's 38 different superfoods. They literally take all these and they put it in like a turbo mill and cold press it. That's super important because that means that it is in it's got the maximum amount of nutritional value still in it. Because as you add heat to things like that, you start to lose nutritional value. I absolutely love the greens. The way I compare them to people are like, it's just so expensive. I'm like, 8 daily servings of fruits and vegetables. They are non-GMO as well, and you get probiotics. Tell me, how much do you pay for 8 servings of fruits and vegetables in the grocery store? And they'll be like, oh gosh, I probably pay like $10 or something like that. And I'm like, well, you're getting 8 servings of fruits and vegetables for anywhere from $1 to $2 a day, depending on how you buy it, plus probiotics. They alkalize and detox you internally. They help balance your pH, and probiotics are good bacteria you want and need in your GI tract. That helps you absorb good nutrition and put out bad nutrition. Helps you be regular. Probiotics can also keep your GI tract healthy, which is what helps you contract and resist sickness a lot of the times. So I talk a lot about the greens. I absolutely love them, guys. So this is going to be the longest I'll talk about one product, but I really feel like everybody should be taking them. Now, they are acidity fighting. So what does that mean? Now, obviously, our natural products are not designed to treat or cure disease, but what I like to think of our products as are preventative. You know, when you go to the doctor because you're sick, it's because something is already wrong. So what we want to do is take care of our bodies before that something goes wrong. So it's acidity fighting. Fat, cancer, infection, disease are all things that really, really, really love acid. So people ask me, like, is this a meal replacement? No, it's not a meal replacement. Will this help me lose weight? While it's not designed to help to make you lose weight, there's a few reasons why people may lose weight when they take them. One, they're becoming less acidic inside their bodies. There's less acid for fat to feed on in their bodies. 2, it's pure nutrition. It's a lot of the times we become hungry and crave bad things because we are not getting the nutrients we want in what our body wants and what we currently eat. So if I'm eating fast food every day, obviously I'm not getting the vitamins and nutrition I wanted in my body. Or that my body wants. So I become hungrier faster, more often. I crave more bad garbage. So people tend to eat better with them. People tend to find that they don't have quite as many migraines. People tend to have more energy because you're talking about real God-made foods, and food is what gives you energy. So I could go on and on and on about greens. But I mean, seriously, guys, if you're a distributor on this, you should be taking greens. Like people are like, oh, I don't know if I have the money. I'm like, you don't have $1 a day. Like, you are saving money. How many of you have fruits and veggies in the bottom of your fridge right now that are bad and moldy, and you spent $30 on them or something like that, you know? Granted, I'm not telling you to not eat your fruits and veggies. You should always eat your fruits and veggies, but they're super, super amazing. Okay, so if that makes sense, anyone have questions on the greens, please message me. I don't have messages about this yet so far. No. Okay. So we just talked about nutrition, right? We talked about getting those key ingredients in our body to make us less hungry and make us crave less bad food. So I want to kind of lead on to It's Vital and our multivitamins before we go on to some other things. So I'm going to share my screen again. Share lifestyle. Okay, so we have 3 It's Vitals. We have the minerals, the omegas, and the core nutrition. I'm going to start with the core nutrition, but the cool thing about these is when you click on them, so let's say I just click just like, what is this about? It tells you what it's about. Keep those bones strong and your heart healthy. So if someone has maybe heart issues or bone issues, you say, you know, you might want to give this a try. You might want to test this out, check with your doctor if you're on medication or have a special medical condition, and it's worth a try. People take multivitamins every day, guys, so why not take yours, right? Okay, so It's Vital Core Nutrition. We're going to talk about this one. It's Vital Core Nutrition. Get the core nutrients that you need right when your body needs them with cutting-edge ingredients of It's Vital Core Nutrition formula. So what do I compare this to? It's Vital Core Nutrition, our bodies are like Swiss cheese. There's constantly holes of vitamins and minerals and nutrients that we are missing in our diet. Now, we can do a workup every week that costs thousands of dollars to figure out which vitamins we're missing in order to take those vitamins, but that's going to change all the time. Or we can cover all of our bases with the core multivitamin, which is what this is. The cool thing about this as well is it's got metabolic boosting ingredients in there as well. So when you guys, go in and check out some of these ingredients and product sheets, guys. It's so cool. I love to recommend this when someone has a bad diet and doesn't necessarily want to eat healthy all the time, but still wants to try to get healthy, because this usually tends to help curb the appetite as well. So it's gluten-free, all plant-based, and it has a patented control release technology, meaning it's time release throughout the day. So you take it at the beginning of your day, and then it time releases throughout the day. The other thing is depression and anxiety can sometimes stem from nutritional deficiencies. So I always recommend this for people that stress out quite frequently, don't eat so well, or just are looking to stay healthy. Improved metabolic support to boost your body's ability to burn calories, which is another reason why I include this in weight loss many of the times. This is one of the only supplements you cannot crush up because of the time release in it, or it's not recommended to crush up, at least. Most others you can crush up, but you can check your product coach as well. So yes, you've got your nutritions, your mind-body blend, your digestive blend, your metabolic blend, your immune support blend, your cardio support blend, and just plain antioxidants. This is an amazing vitamin, guys. I also like to recommend this for people that have fibromyalgia. And the reason why I do that is, one, fibromyalgia is triggered by stress and anxiety. So it's a nerve receptor issue. So once they trigger stress and anxiety, it triggers their nerves to send pain to their joints many a times. Fibromyalgia people are really low in magnesium. This has a good amount of magnesium in it here. So do the greens, which is another great product for people with fibromyalgia. Also, stress and anxiety, we talked about that. This has the mind body energy blend in it. So that's another reason I love to recommend it for people with fibromyalgia as well. So let me go over a few others, and then we'll talk about budget, goals, diet, lifestyle, and how to recommend that. Let's close that up. Oops. Let's go back to my website. Any questions on It's Vital Core? Before I move on, just message them over to me. I'm looking on and off. Ooh, you hear Joey yelling at the kids in the background. Message me and we can answer them. Okay. Let's before we talk about the other ones, we have a complete nutrition pack as well, guys. This It's Vital complete nutrition pack right here includes all of our vitals. It includes the core, it includes the minerals, and it includes the omegas. Yeah, we can talk about the omegas now before moving on to the thermal fit and fat fighters. Omegas, essential fatty acid with triple strength omegas. It boosts your heart health, fight minor inflammation, keep those joints lubricated and moving, and reclaim the youthful glow that the triple strength blend of DHA and EPA fatty acids of It's Vital Omega. Cool thing about this is an awesome product to recommend for people that have high cholesterol, because that tends to obviously give heart issues down the line. Omega-3s, really good for boosting brain capabilities. A lot of pregnant women are really recommended to take a lot of omegas for not only themselves, healthy brain function right here, but their baby and the brain development in that. So obviously you don't want to crush this one either because it does have fish oils in it. But I don't find they've reformulated it. I find these very easy to taste, like they don't have a fishy taste to them. Obviously, if they can do the whole package of all three It's Vitals, great. That will help even more with weight loss in my mind. Let's go to the minerals real quick, unless you guys have questions on that. I'm going to go back. Oops. Okay, yeah. So the minerals, really good for bones, for bone strength, maximum calcium absorption. So you don't always necessarily want to just take calcium because you want healthy bones. You can create calcium deposits from doing that. This has a synergistic blend of different ingredients to help you take in calcium in the best absorption. Sorry, I hear screaming kids in the background and I get a little bit sidetracked. Sorry, my husband, I swear, is taking care of them. All right, so now I'd like to talk about, so again, this It's Vital Core or Complete Nutrition has the core, minerals, and omegas in it, and it's a pack you just open up, 30 days supply. Almost all of our products are designed to be used within 1 month. It's so amazing that we have consumable products that people will reuse. People take multivitamins every day. So if you stay on top of your customers and you stay on top of that, making sure they're getting their results and taking their products, you will have residual incomes coming in from reoccurring orders for a lifetime, guys. Okay. So let's talk about regular really quick. Oops, I didn't want to add that to the cart either. Regular, super important to be regular for overall health. Your GI tract is the #1 area you want to keep healthy for everything, for proper weight loss, for proper health, all of the above, just proper function in general. Even women that tend not to be regular tend to have a hard time conceiving. So regularity is super important. Yes, we're talking about poop. Do I like to talk about poop? Yes, I love bathroom humor. So you see that? Poop is life-changing, you guys, all right? It is a naturally based supplement, again, and it's designed to eliminate and designed to aid in the elimination and restore normal colon function. This is one you take before bed, and you drink lots of water with it. And then I would recommend doing this for about a month, and then maybe every few weeks from there. Of course, ask your doctor if concerned, but this isn't something you necessarily want to be on for a year straight every single day, because you don't want to strip your colon of everything. You want it to, it's a gentle cleanse. So if I struggle, I'm having some issues in regularity issues, I'll take 2 before bed, as needed, and I don't like wake up running to the bathroom, guys. It's a gentle cleanse, okay? You're not gonna poop your pants. It's pretty awesome. But you see here all the different things that it does. It's amazing. So regularity, a lot of the times people that are struggling losing weight aren't regular too. So I like to recommend this to people that are trying to conceive with their doctor's approval, and of course I send them those ingredients. I like to recommend these to people in their first month of weight loss if they have the budget for it. I like to recommend these for people that obviously just struggle in that area in general. Greens will help you stay regular as well for the most part, but these two combined are amazing. We have a lot of clients that have what is it? It's psoriasis. They love doing the greens and regular together, and report back to us that they tend to see less flare-ups when taking them regularly. Checking my messages now. I don't see any messages yet with questions, so we'll move on. Okay. So next up is, let's talk about ThermoFit. The ultimate ThermoFit is thermogenic weight loss formula with the acai berry and Capsimax. Capsimax is a red pepper blend. Acai berry is an antioxidant, and it helps boost your metabolism, curb appetite, things like that. So again, you scroll down, it tells you everything it does. Thermogenic weight loss formula. What does that mean? It means that it boosts your, hi baby, come here. It means that it boosts your body's internal temperature slightly so that you burn more calories. Now, this should not be noticeable when you take it. It boosts your body's internal temp by maybe a half of a degree, according to Dr. Dawn. Promotes increased calorie burning. Down. Okay. Helps boost metabolic rate. So, reduces appetite and provides energy. Here's the thing. This is not one of those caffeine-packed type supplements. It has a tiny bit of caffeine. I want to say it's like 13 to 17 milligrams. You can look it up on your own on Product Coach. But that's like drinking like a quarter cup of hot cocoa and caffeine. And maybe like a tenth or an eighth of a cup of coffee. So it's really not a ton. I recommend these when people eat healthy, and I recommend these when people like to work out. If they don't eat healthy, what I have found is by promoting this increase in calorie burning, it tends to make them more hungry because they're burning more calories, so they want more. And if they're not eating healthy, they're not eating the right things. And there could be a chance that they might gain because they are increasing their metabolism. So find out what types of things they like to eat. And I tell them, I say, are you going to eat healthy during this? Yes. Okay. Promise me you're going to eat healthy. I love, I'm going to stop sharing this for a minute. I love asking them, like, okay, because I'm only going to recommend this one if you're going to eat healthy, okay? Because if you're not going to eat healthy, then we need to rethink this. And of course, guys, we really want people to eat healthy, and we want people to work out if they have that option. And I say that because I know we have some wonderful team members that are wheelchair bound that have had amazing success with these products. But we want to promote a healthy lifestyle. We want to live it, breathe it, be it, and help others do the same. So I only recommend that ThermoFit when they eat healthy. And I've had people message me and they're like, I gained on it. And I'm like, well, what did you eat? What have you been eating? I mean, it's been 4 days and I gained 3 pounds. I'm like, okay, well, what did you eat this weekend? Oh, I just swear I've been eating good. What did you eat, Sally? I had a cheeseburger and some ice cream and some pie and some French fries. Okay, well, hello. We don't have a magic like solution, guys. There's no magic in here that's like people can't work out and people can't eat right, and boom, you give this to them and they're gonna be skinny minis. Are there people that lose with not having to work out or eat right? Yes, there are, and we want to get them in the right state of mind to keep going and living right and being healthy, which is a perfect time right now because it's New Year's resolutions. So that's what I recommend with ThermoFit. Now, I recommend people, and you can talk to any doctor and check it out with them, but I tell people if they are over 150 pounds and looking to lose that they want to cut like within the first month, cut weight in the first month, I recommend they take 2 ThermoFit with each healthy meal. I also recommend they take it with food. And the reason for that is that I found that helps curb the appetite a little bit more and make them lose and a little bit faster. I've talked to just like different nutritionists, and they think that 2 with each healthy meal is more for 150 pounds and over. So every 150 pounds ish. So when I was trying to cut and I was like 155 at the time, I would take like 4 a day instead of just 2 a day. Now I only take like 2, maybe 3 a day. But I'll go down to like none a day once I hit my goal weight. So that's what I recommend with that. Questions on ThermoFit? Yes, Jacqueline, you just message me and I can, oh, hold on, I see messages coming in. Just message me on Facebook if you have a question. Can a person with IBS use regular? Miranda asks. So here's the thing. IBS is a medical condition. We cannot claim that we cure, treat, or whatever any medical condition according to our wonderful government and FDA. So anytime someone has a medical condition, I'm pregnant, I'm nursing, I'm taking this medication, I have this medical condition, I say, while we have people that successfully take it with your issues, I'd be happy to send you the ingredients to check with your doctor with any concerns. I personally started to notice IBS symptoms in myself, and greens to me was like my savior. If I go off the greens and become irregular with taking them, that's when I notice things flare up as well. IBS is also triggered a lot of the times by anxiety. It can exacerbate it, meaning make it worse. So I always recommend them getting some Confianza on hand just in case. Because once they have anxiety and stress, they like become bathroom bound a lot of the times. So that was a great question. Thank you so much. Anyone with IBS, I would recommend greens and maybe like a month of regular, but greens always with doctor's approval.
We have some candy.
If you're good while I'm doing this, you can have some after. Okay? Okay. Jennifer. Oh, I didn't go over the chews. You're right. I'm sorry, Yen. Okay. So we were talking about greens versus green chews earlier and how they're 2 different products. So the greens is the powder. The chews are like an awesome candy tasting like thing. My kids literally think they're candy. The powdered greens has probiotics and many of your leafy greens in it. Again, the powder's designed to alkalize, detox, balance you. The chews are antioxidant and berry driven. They also have prebiotics, not probiotics in them. Probiotics in the powder, alkalize, detox, balance. Chews, which are up in my cupboard right now, prebiotics. Antioxidant driven, really amazing for heart health and healthy blood pressure. So it's got something in there. The chews have something in there called the pterostilbene. It starts with the P, P-T-E-R-O, pterostilbene. And that is an extract they take out of the blueberry, which is also amazing. Blueberries are amazing for men's parts, men's health. And they take that extract out and they've amped it up into the chews. So taking 2 chews a day is the antioxidant equivalent to eating 20 cartons of blueberries a day. Pretty freaking amazing. And we can actually say that they're clinically proven to help healthy blood pressure levels. Pretty cool, right? Anyone with high blood pressure, I always recommend the chews and the powder, because chances are they aren't eating right either. So, thank you. Yes, but prebiotics are what feed probiotics to continue to grow. It helps the probiotics become more active and grow and expand more. So they're both types of bacteria. Again, if someone's like, I just don't have the budget for both, that's fine. Go with the powder in my mind, to be honest with you. Okay, sorry, Yen. Let me see what other questions. Oh, Jacqueline asks, can you only take greens once a day? It's recommended to take them 2 scoops a day or 1 packet a day. Now, if we are feeling sick, sluggish, irregular, I've taken it in upwards of like 6 scoops a day. Again, if you have concerns with that, ask your doctor. But in my mind, I don't think I can get enough broccoli, black walnut, blackberry, blueberry, cranberry, golden seal, kale, lemon, marshmallow root. Now, people often ask, like, how bad are these? Because it's green when you put it in water. And I'm like, well, my kids drink them. My 1.5 and 4-year-old drink them. So if they can drink them, I'm pretty sure you can. I like to put the orange in like a smoothie. So we'll do like frozen fruit, banana, orange, and some water, blend it up. Kids like to drink the orange in just orange juice and tend to not taste it whatsoever. And then the berry I just put in water because that has the stevia leaf in it, so it has a little sweetness in it. Stevia is a natural leaf that is sweetened. Not sweetened, it's a leaf that is naturally sweet. There we go. It's not an artificial sugar, so you're not getting that nasty chemical garbage in there. All ingredients are non-GMO in them, in the greens as well, which is amazing. I was going to say something else about them. I love the greens, so I'll keep talking. Berry in just water. Some people like to put it in smoothies or juices. We try to stay away from a ton of sugar, so we do the berry in just water. Let's see what other questions. As far as going once a day with them, I mean, I have taken in upwards of 6 scoops a day, which is 3 servings. So that's up to you and your doctor, your personal discretion. Okay, so we talked about ThermoFit. What, baby? You want up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Do you like green chews?
Please.
See, she wants one. You like choo-choos?
Thank you.
She thinks that they're candy. All right, let's share the screen here again. All right, so we talked about ThermoFit. Let's talk about fat fighters. Next, fat fighters, advanced formula fat fighters with carb inhibitors. This is kind of like your cheater just in case vitamin. People that have sweet tooth, carb cravings, want to do a little cheat meal. Just because we have fat fighters doesn't mean you can eat bad all the time. All right, guys? You take fat fighters up to an hour after eating. So anywhere from 15 to 60 minutes after you eat. On my YouTube channel is a demo of how this works in your body, but it is powered by a cactus fiber called the neopuntia. It's a natural ingredient made from the prickly pear cactus, as well as other proprietary ingredients. Clinically tested results for both men and women. Helps block up to 80% of the carbs and up to 30% of bad fats after you've taken. It is white pants approved as well, so it does not make you go to the bathroom or run to the bathroom like, some competitor products out there. So it works in your stomach, not your colon. It's not a diuretic. It works as in your stomach. Does not contain shellfish. No. Now, the cool thing about this as well is that if we click on the, people will often ask, like, what should I recommend to diabetic? Well, this is like, usually if they're type 2 diabetic, meaning they have a weight issue and an insulin issue because of dietary habits that they've chosen over a time. Type 1 is a type of diabetes that people are normally born with, and you can either be hypo or hyperglycemic, meaning you have too high a blood sugar or too low a blood sugar. Too high a blood sugar, I love recommending this because it does help bind to bad fats and carbs. It also has chromium in it. This is not your Aaron Brockovich chromium that they talked about in that movie, but a natural chromium. Chromium, if you go to nih.gov, and type in diabetes and chromium. So this is government research here done by our National Institute of Health. Diabetes and chromium. You can find all this research and published research on how chromium has been proven to help balance glucose levels, which is your blood sugar levels. So I have people that are pre-insulin diabetics that love these, and it seems to help balance their blood sugar. Of course, they need to consult their physician with concerns, or if they're on medications. People are advised to stay away from milk and grapefruit on certain medications. So we always just want to encourage them to check with their doctor. We don't want to play doctor in this all. We just want to share and encourage them to find the natural way to do things. Because as you know, medications, obviously, they always have side effects. And you sometimes have to take another medication to counter the effects of that medication. So ever heard that commercial where they talk about, this might give you gas with oily discharge? I'm not fat fighter. Michelle asks, someone said that she was supposed to take it 30 minutes before a bad meal. No, that is incorrect. If you read the directions on the back of the bottle and read the directions on the product information sheet, it tells you to take it 15 to 60 minutes after a bad meal. So we talked about chromium and how that helps people regulate their blood sugar levels. There is some chromium as well as in ThermoFit. So if they're looking to lose weight and going to eat healthy, I recommend that as well. Yeah. So let's go back to lifestyle. And we'll talk about now our It's Essential bars. Now this says weight loss energy bars, I believe, on here. Yeah, It's Essential weight loss energy bars. This is a protein bar, basically. It was designed for one of our top earners. Her husband was traveling a lot and eating poorly because of traveling and not eating after, during traveling, and then eating a ton at once. So when you eat smaller meals throughout the day, you keep your metabolism up. So obviously protein is an amazing source for us to get calories. So this is designed as a healthy snack. My kids do eat these as well. Check with your doctor if concerned. I have to tell you that. But it's protein, and it tastes like a Rice Krispie bar with chocolate and dried fruit in it. I am not a huge chocolate fan. I am definitely not a dark chocolate fan, but I like these, and my kids like them too.
I'm a chocolate fan.
You're a chocolate fan? Yeah, I know. Way better, I think, than any other protein bar on the market. And it doesn't have it has limited carbs. It does have, we can look at the ingredients here. 170 calories of good food. Also has some omegas in that, which is great for, again, cholesterol levels. 22 grams of carbs, but good God-made food, 10 grams of protein. So good stuff right there. So let's go on to now I'm going to finish with this and then go on to just the packs. Again, questions, message me. Oh, I got some questions. So let's talk about those. Okay. All right. What were the percentages of block carbs and fats for the fat fighters? Asks Crystal. Crystal, if you go to your product training in your e-suite, they discuss this as well, and it might be on the product information sheet, but it's up to, we can't say exactly because everybody eats different portion sizes, and up to 30% of bad fats and up to 80% of carbs when taking the fat fighters 15 to 60 minutes after a bad meal. I have done the Fat Fighter demo with olive oil by accident once, and I have also done it with like a cholesterol-free oil, and it doesn't work very well. So it's kind of cool to think that it does bind to like the bad fats, because olive oil is pretty good for you, extra virgin olive oil. So good question. Let me see what else. Nope, no other questions for now. Okay, so let's talk about ProFit, which is one of our most underutilized products, I feel like. ProFit, which I used to pronounce as profit when I first started. Anyone else? Comes in 2 flavors. You have the rich chocolate and the creamy vanilla. I was that person that hated the taste of protein. I would get a smoothie after going to the gym, and I'd add the whatever milligrams of protein, and it tasted chalky and crappy to me, and I hated it. Again, my kids drink this. It tastes good, guys. I'm just going to click on this here. This is the chocolate. We love to do unsweetened almond milk and add a scoop of the rich chocolate. It's not like a dark, really super sweet chocolate taste. It's kind of like a cocoa taste, I would say. So what is ProFit? It's our superfood nutrition protein blend. So again, when you're talking weight loss, you're talking about vitamins that people aren't normally getting in the foods they're eating. They can get through this. And then protein, which is a good source of food for us. Obviously, we all want protein to help build lean muscle mass, to just be healthy in general. This is great for post-workout recovery. It has a lot of BCAAs in it, which is something people generally want to take after working out. Fewer calories. It has, and I'll show you the nutrition facts here shortly. Maintain healthy cholesterol levels. Get feel-good, mood-elevating energy with the maca and cocoa powder. Promotes healthy digestion with 7 different soluble and insoluble fibers. This is supposed to be designed for a month's supply too, if you're taking it daily. It's 1 scoop. It's a very, very small scoop. It's powered by it's got a high amount of bioavailability, which is most over-the-counter proteins, you only absorb about 40% of the nutrition in it, 30 to 40%, because it's got a lot of synthetics in it, a lot of synthetic ingredients. This is God-made food again, so high maximum bioavailability, which is like 98 to 99% bioavailability. So you might have the meathead that's like, well, my protein has 25 grams of calories or 25 grams of protein per serving. Yours only has 14. Well, it's also got a lot of chemicals and other garbage in it, but it's synthetically made. Ours is with God-made food, so you absorb more of the protein in it. Plus, our scoop is tiny compared to other proteins. So if they want more protein, add another scoop. helps helps maximize your body's ability to absorb, sustain it. Fit Boost, which is an antioxidant blend, and mood elevating superfoods. It does have half whey and half soy protein, and the reason for that, one, it is non-hormonal. You will get people that give you crap about soy-based stuff. It is non-GMO, non-hormonal, and it is fermented soy. 98% of the soy on the market that people use is genetically engineered, and that's when we see issues with hormonal situations and whatnot. Also, the body breaks it down better when it is fermented soy, so both our greens and the ProFit have fermented non-GMO soy in it, so meaning non-hormonal. Now, one of these proteins absorbs more quickly into the muscle, one absorbs more slowly, so you get the best of both worlds in this. So when someone works out and takes it afterwards, they get that immediate protein into the muscle, and then you get the more time release type absorption with the other. That's why we have both types of protein in there. Again, natural whole food ingredients and only 100 calories per serving, which is awesome. And it tastes good. We've even made brownies with the chocolate one before. I want to show you guys something really cool as far as the ProFit goes. Again, lots of BCAAs. Brain chain amino acids is what that stands for, and you can Google what those are and how important they are if you'd like. Questions on ProFit, message me, but I'm going to show you this while I'm waiting on questions on that. So if you go to Facebook and search It Works Global and go to their photos right here, and just scroll. There are so many. First of all, these are all corporate approved means. I'm just going to save you some time because I have already saved all of these, but there are like amazing ProFit recipes. So I've uploaded them to my team page. If you're not in it, I'm sorry, but they are on the It Works Global page. My team page is VIP Boom. And when you go to photos here, you can access this from your phone too. Just go to more information. I'll go to albums here. And ProFit recipes. I only have 22 in there, and there's more than that. You can also Google ProFit recipes. It works. Look at cheesecake, white chocolate mocha, cranberry walnuts. We've even made, oh my God, we made these. These were really good. No bake bars. Those were awesome. Chocolate coconut smoothie, raspberry mint smoothie, and it's got both flavors. This is one. Well, I do this without the jelly, but this is a really good one as well. So awesome recipes. Again, I like just putting them in almond milk and shaking them when I'm in a hurry. Let me see if anyone had questions on these. Can I clarify BCAAs? Cheryl says. Sure, let's just Google it. Unless, Cheryl, you have a better recommendation for a source on how to explain BCAAs. Google.com BCAA. BCAA. Let's just go to Wikipedia. It gives the definition of it. Brain chain amino acid. BCAA is an amino acid having aliphatic side chains with a branch. I'm not going to read all this. Let's talk about dietary BCAA supplementation has been used clinically to aid in the recovery of burn victims. It is used in the attempt to treat some causes of hepatic encephalopathy. That's just research on that. BCAAs are among the 9 essential amino acids for humans, accounting for 35% of essential amino acids in muscle protein. So it's amino acids that go directly into the muscle. All mammals require BCAAs. So this is, I'm hoping Cheryl gives me a better resource for information on BCAA. She's my cousin who is a nutrition, she's majoring in nutrition. So any personal trainer, any fit person will tell you that how important BCAAs are in post-recovery workout because of what they do for the muscle. All right. So there's those awesome ProFit recipes. You can even make brownies. Google ProFit brownies. It works. Oh my God. They're so good. So before we move on from there, we also have packs, and people can create their own packs. Now, this is one of my favorite packs, and people don't ever use it. It's called the Ultimate Pack. Oh, there we go. And it comes in chocolate or it comes in vanilla. Yes, it's $279 as a loyal customer, or $465. This is a month's supply again. So I'm going to show you everything it comes with, because people are like, whoa, that's expensive. I'm like, really? Because let's do $279 divided by 30. 279 divided by 30 is 9.3. So for about $9.30 a day, it comes with ProFit, which is a month's supply of protein if you're using it every day. Greens, a month's supply of greens. A month's supply of protein bars are It's Vital Core Nutrition, a month's supply of that. Defining gel, wraps, so that'll give you a treatment on any area you want to tighten, tone, and firm. Ultimate Thermo Fit, and I believe our fat fighters. It tells you everything that's in it here. Oh, here we go. Advanced form. Yeah. So this is all like a month's supply. So for $9 a day, you get a meal a day with the ProFit, a snack a day, enough fruits and veggies for the day, and on top of that, you get vitamins and skin tightening products with the defining gel and body wraps. Since we are talking about the body wraps really quick, these are not for weight loss. So many people, they try to promote it as such. It's not for weight loss. It's for skin tightening, toning, and firming. For loose skin, cellulite, helps stretch marks as well. So if someone is like, has got that like poochie belly, the Buddha belly, and they just want to use the wraps, I'm like, are you looking for weight loss? Because that's not what these do. I recommend that they lose first and then tighten later, unless they want to do it all at once with like a pack like this. Absolutely love this pack. You probably pay $8 a day for your lunch that you go out and buy at work anyways, so why not add yourself a snack a day, all your multivitamins, your tightening, and your fruits and veggies for $9 whatever a day. Yeah, it is a really good deal. Jacqueline said it's a really good deal. She messaged me. It is an amazing deal. And I actually get more than 30 servings in the ProFit. I think they're generous with that. Okay, so Cheryl texted me back. She said that BCAAs are especially important for people cutting weight. Because the BCAA is amazing. Prove my muscle loss. Provide. I don't know what she meant by that there, but it's especially important for people cutting weight. Oh, Jacqueline asks, how can you make your own pack? You just add items separately. You're not making a pack. You can just order more than one product at a time, which I recommend. We use like probably 9 products, 10 products a day. Not including the skincare, which is a whole nother training. All right, guys. So this is an amazing pack. My next favorite pack for people, if we go to packs, is the skinny pack for weight loss, at least. If we go to the skinny pack here, plus greens. So this here comes with wraps, defining gel, fat fighters, and what I do is I have them add in greens. So this is like they see immediate results with the wraps and the defining gel. They start getting in track and keeping their blood sugar regulated with the fat fighters. And then you have the greens helping them with their good nutrition and with their regularity and whatnot. So the cool thing about is when you do the skinny pack plus greens for people, they get free shipping as loyal customers on anything over $125. So if they were just going to do the skinny pack, but still wanted to try the greens, I try to encourage them to add it together to the first order because they'll get free shipping. It's like $12.95 for standard shipping, I want to say, on just the skinny pack. So if you add another 33 to this, you get free shipping. It's like getting $12.95 off of the greens in my mind. Plus you just get amazing results. So noticeable, amazing results with consistency. Here's the other thing. Let's talk about consistency again. People will sometimes tell you things aren't working, and you need to deduct why that's not working. When I get a new customer and we're talking about their goals, I'm like, this is exactly what you need to do and follow consistently. Are you going to promise me you're going to be consistent with these? Because that's what's going to make change for you. And that's what's going to get you to where you want to be. Are you going to promise me you're going to work out, 3 to 5 times a week, a minimum of 30 minutes? Hold on, babe. I'm almost done. Are you going to promise me you're going to drink your water? Are you going to promise me you're going to stay away from? And I tell them that. And I'm saying, I'm only telling you this because I want to make sure you get the results you want. You're paying for these products. You might as well take them right and use it right in order to get the results you want. So don't be afraid to tell your people that. So we've talked about packs. The It Pack is amazing too, but it has some skincare in there. We talked at the beginning about asking people what their daily budget is. Break it down in a day. I asked them, if you were to do a 90-day challenge, I know you said you wanted to lose weight, what would your daily budget be like? We can customize something for you based upon your daily budget and based upon your goals and your lifestyle. And so I say, is it $1 a day, $2 a day, $3 a day, $4 a day? And sometimes they'll say, let's say they say $1 a day. And the next question I ask them then is, what do you normally eat? How much do you exercise? And how much are you looking to lose? Well, I normally eat whatever I want. I have troubles with that, is what I hear a lot of the times. I only have a budget as $1 a day. I have troubles with, eating right. And I don't drink a ton of water. Anyone that's looking to lose weight, I make them promise me they're going to drink a ton of water. And I'm like, I will send you infused water recipes if you don't like the taste of water, but you got to drink water. All right. That's first and foremost. You promise me that? Yes. Okay, great. Next thing. Obviously, we want to recommend you eating healthy, but what we can do is start you off with our fat fighters at just under $1 a day for this 90-day challenge to help get your blood sugars balanced, excuse me. Now the reason why I recommend that to them is because they're spiking their blood sugar all the time. And that is when you spike your blood sugar, that's when you start storing those sugars as fat and you start gaining weight or not necessarily losing weight. So if we can get rid of some of that fat and balance the blood sugar with the fat fighters after their meal, then we can sometimes notice that they will drop weight if they have the tendency to not eat well. And once they feel like they're starting to see something or they feel better, like if I eat bad and take the fat fighters, I actually feel better. Like I don't get that big heavy feeling or nasty feeling afterwards. Then they start to make healthier choices a lot of the times. So if they have bad eating habits and a low budget, I usually say greens or the fat fighters. What I do is I'm going to share my screen again. I'll enroll them through my website, and we will, at the very end, I don't log in. I don't log in to enroll them. I shop right through my website. I add things to the cart. We check out as a loyal customer. And at the end, it gives you the option, enroll without a shipment. Here's whereas if you wanted to do the $50 membership. I share the $10 link. Now, we have what's called Perks Points. I'm going to do a whole nother separate training on Perks Points, but people get 10% back on all purchases as loyal customers. And so I will use their Perks Points plus the $10 share one we got from sharing their link when they first enrolled. And that, so let's do the math. Sorry, they got 10% back. They ordered greens for their first month. That gives them 3 perks points for just the 10% back. Plus I shared their link. They get another 10. So now in just their first month, they have $13 to use. So I'm like, for an extra $10, we can order separately the Fat Fighters, you know, $10 plus shipping, and we can get you using both at the same time. Or maybe we do it for month 2. And use the perks points for month 2. So to play with people's perks points too, to get them some additional products to help maximize their results. Now they say $2 a day and they don't eat so healthy. I love doing, again, greens and Fat Fighters, or maybe Vital Core and greens. If they're like, I'm going to try to eat healthier, I slip up occasionally. I'll say Vital Core and greens, and then we'll use their perks points from the $10 share link and the 10% on those to buy Fat Fighters for almost free. Okay, so that's another option. If this isn't making sense on the math of this all, guys, let me know and I'll answer. I do want to do a separate training on perks points at some point in the loyal customer referral program. Now, if it's $3 a day, that's usually, to me, like triple threat, because it's $90 a month that you're looking at. So you're looking at greens at $33, ThermoFit at $39, and Fat Fighters at $23-ish. So we're talking about $3 a day on a 90-day challenge. If they aren't going to eat healthy, I substitute the Vital Core Nutrition for the ThermoFit. So now you're talking Vital Core Nutrition is $29 as a loyal customer instead of $39, which ThermoFit was. So now I want to clarify, if they're not going to eat healthy, if they have the tendency to not eat healthy, I'll start them off with that the first month. If they're like, I am doing great, I've been eating well, blah, 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 I'm like, okay, let's switch it out for ThermoFit this month. This is so, so important, guys. You have got to check in on your customers. You don't enroll them, leave them, and say goodbye. I write down every single customer that enrolls with me, and when they enroll, and within a week, I'm like, hey, did you get your product? And I tell them when they enroll, hey, let me know when you get your stuff so I can tell you exactly how to take it when you get it. And I check in a week. Did you get your stuff? Okay, this is how you're going to take it. I tell them exactly how they need to take it. I like to say greens in the morning, ThermoFit, 2 ThermoFit with the healthy meal, and Fat Fighters instead of ThermoFit if the meal's not so good. And so I tell them exactly how to take it. Then about 2 weeks after that, I check in and I'm like, how's your progress coming along? Your next shipment's coming up. So I want to see if we want to add anything, or if we need to adjust anything to your auto ship, so that we can get you those results that you really, really want in this 90 days. And that's also an accountability check for them. You know, sometimes they might go,
Can you upload it?
no, not right now, baby. They might tell you, I'm not seeing any results. Well, first of all, you're not, give them perspective, guys. How long did it take you to get this weight on? You said you wanted to lose 40 pounds in this 90 days. How long did it take you to gain that 40 pounds? Well, about 10 years. Okay, well, I'm going to need a little bit more than 90 days to help you out here. I'm magic, but not that magic. So give them perspective and tell them you have to stay consistent with this in order to get results. So when they're like, I'm not getting results, I'm like, how much do you have left in your bottle? Oh man, I've got like 3/4 of a bottle left. Well, you've had the product for 5 weeks. It should be empty now. You shouldn't have 3/4 of a bottle left if you're taking it every day. Okay. Don't be afraid to tell them that, guys. You're their coach in this, and they want the results. They paid to try to get results, so help them do that. Okay. And you be nice about it. You can voice message them. Just so that it doesn't seem so mean in text or whatever. But keep every month check in on your customers, guys. And I love offering them the opportunity too. Like, hey, you seem to love the products. Like, how about making some money with me too? I'll help you. I will coach you in that as well. So Jacqueline asked, so Vital Core if they eat healthy. Vital Core is a multivitamin like we had discussed before. What I take every day, I take greens every day. I take Vital Core every day. When I'm trying to lose weight, I do take ThermoFit. I take Fat Fighters when I am when I've had a bad meal. So like throughout the holidays. And I do ProFit occasionally as well. I do take the Vital Omegas and hair, skin, and nails also. I absolutely love the products. You should be a product of the product, guys. You need to show people your results. You need to show people that you're passionate about using them yourself. Vital Core is got metabolism boosting. So if they aren't eating so healthy, are not eating so healthy, I recommend the Vital Core instead of ThermoFit, because ThermoFit, of course, can boost their metabolism and make them more hungry for bad food that they were already eating poorly. But because Vital Core has the metabolism boosting proprietary blend in there that has some same ingredients in it as ThermoFit, so they can tend to have some weight loss with Vital Core, plus get nutrients that they really, really wanted and needed, finding themselves less hungry and craving less bad food also. So that's why I love Vital Core in that sense. I'm going to check to see. Okay, so Jacqueline says, I have a hard time doing all three at the same time, because you're supposed to take 3 Vital Core at a time. Because I take ThermoFit as well, and some of the ingredients are the same, I only take 2 Vital Core and then 1 to 2 ThermoFit at the same time. And again, our products are designed to work synergistically together. So you could take every single product we have at one time, except for the fat fighters. The fat fighters you want to give 1 to 2 hours between taking any other vitamin or medication. And the reason for that is because a lot of vitamins and sometimes medications have fat soluble ingredients in them. So you just kind of space the fat fighters out from those. You wouldn't want to render them useless by taking the fat fighters. I've seen people take ThermoFit and fat fighters at the same time, and that's just kind of silly to me. It's kind of a waste. So let me see what other questions I have. On there. Done. Is the ProFit a meal replacement, and does it curb your appetite? ProFit can. You're talking about superfood nutrition, just like with the Vital Core. You are getting nutrients that your body wasn't always getting, and many people find themselves less hungry because of that. If you're using it as a meal replacement, I like to blend in some sort of fruit or like a banana or maybe some peanut butter or both in there. So that's an option as well. Post-recovery, I usually recommend just in water or some almond milk. Post-workout recovery, the ProFit in just some water or almond milk. But many people do use the ProFit as a meal replacement. And same idea. And when you're talking about curbing appetites, guys, you're talking, you want nutrients, good superfood nutrients in your body. So things like greens and Vital Core and ProFit are amazing for that, okay? Let's see what other questions. I have a hard time with water. If someone weighed 180 pounds, they should drink 80 ounces of water a day. They say about half your body weight in ounces a day. So if someone's 180 pounds, they should be drinking about 90 ounces of water a day. As far as infused recipes go, all you do is go to Google. I'm going to share my screen again. And this is like fruit infused water, google.com. Infused water recipes. So you can put mint, cucumber, all kinds of things in there. They even have water bottles that you can add the fruit in the center. Yuck, that's funny. Orange, lemon. Well, water, your body is made of 70% water, guys. And it takes 21 days to make a habit of something. If you don't like water, you'll start liking it the more you drink it. So again, water, you have orange, any sort of citrus, cucumber, lemon, I love putting frozen strawberries. You can even make these ice cubes as well to put in your water. Grapefruit, grape, strawberry, lime. Doesn't that look delicious? And then you can, this is just one website here. But all kinds of different recipes there. Cool stuff. Yada, 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 she says about the water. Drink your water. So, I mean, I'm going to kind of end it there. If anybody, if nobody has any additional questions, what I'd like to recommend to you is to get on our family call that starts in about 15 minutes. Huge announcements coming up about the It Works. We have a new It Works something coming out to help us better for this new year. So where you can find every Sunday and Monday, we have corporate calls. Sunday night is our family call. Monday is our show me the money call. It's people that show you the money and tell you how they made the money. Simple as that. And you can always find our corporate calls on, you go to www.myitworksevents.com. Click on any one of these here. It'll take you to our corporate calendar. Oh, just kidding. Don't click on that one. Dang it. See what I did here? Put my foot in my mouth. Scroll down and go to It Works You Events. It takes you to our corporate calendar here. And see here, it says Sunday corporate call, Sunday corporate call, Sunday corporate call, Sunday corporate call. You go to the date, you just click on it, boom. And it says at 10 p.m. Eastern, you can click here. International distributors can click here. Instant additional information here. Or you can call these numbers as well. I love listening online. You don't get dropped if there's too many people on it. The Sunday calls are very, very short, so make sure you're on time to it. And then the Monday calls, you just click on that, show me the money. And that's the information for that. So if you missed, like, you can go back to old Show Me the Money calls, and it'll give you like the recordings here. Pretty cool, right? These are also in your weekly wrap-up emails as well. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. I have like 4,000 emails right now. Don't make fun of me. Okay, so weekly wrap-up. Make sure you're subscribed to Corporate Communication. And it gives you a little synopsis for the week, important information about products. All the way at the bottom tells you local, things that are coming up in the next week or two as far as One Team, One Missions. Highly recommend getting your friends and family to these, even if you cannot attend. These are giant wrap parties, information about products, information about the business. It's free for them to go. Get to an event if you haven't already as well. Keep an eye out on the corporate calendar for that, guys. Okay, so It Works Family Call. Listen online. You just click on that. Or Show Me the Money Call. Listen online. All right, so this is where you find all that information weekly. And I'm gonna tap out. So I hope everybody has learned something. I know it's like a lot of information to take in. There's no right or wrong answer. Start using the products yourself and find what works for you. Become a product of the product. And that way you can tell people how it makes you feel. For me, I eat pretty healthy. I love the greens, the ThermoFit, and the Fat Fighter, which we call our triple threat. And I lost like 10 pounds in 2 weeks doing that combination, guys. So I have a story to tell people because I've used the products, and people trust your story over someone else's. So that's my recommendation to you. But, don't be afraid to recommend multiple products at once and give them that, it's going to be $1, $2, or $3 a day or whatever type of situation, so they understand that it's really not that bad of a deal. Okay, so don't be afraid to offer more than one product at a time. Don't be afraid to ask them what their daily budget would be, and that way you can be more consultative to people. Okay, so everyone get on the corporate call. Starts in 10 minutes. And thank you so much for tuning in. This is recorded, and the same link you can share with your teams, potentials, whatever. All right, everyone have a fabulous night, and I will talk to you later. Bye.